In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit like a pro using just your mobile phone in Lightroom. My name is Olale Babatunde Dani. I'm starting the Lightroom course at the beginning of Nestpave journey, creating an editing workspace where everyone can be able to learn, enrich and meet other editors, and share resources together. So this course is for absolutely beginners. If you have not started or used Lightroom before, this course is absolutely for you. Let's get right in. Welcome to Adobe Lightroom Mobile. In this course, I'm going to show you how to transform your photos to professional look using just your mobile phone. So Lightroom is one of the most powerful photo editing app used by photographers, influencers, and creative world specifically. Unlike basic filter app, it remains the color grading standard because it doesn't throw filter at you. Lightroom gives you full control, brightness, color tone, and even selective editing. So by the end of this course, we know how to edit like pro. Export your photo perfectly for social media. So let's go right now to install the application. Head over to Apple Store or Google Play Store. Right here on my phone, I'm using Apple Store. So once you're on your interface, so tap on the search layout at the top. So once you tap on it, then search for Adobe Lightroom. So right here, if you are new, just hit the download button. Once installed, open it to see the option sign in. So if you're already signed in to Adobe account, log in, and if not, just create a free one. Yeah, so we are right here on the app. The app is free to use, but some features are under premium. Don't worry, we will focus mostly on what you can do with the free version to start editing. User interface store. When you open Lightroom, the first page I'm seeing right here is my library, where all your albums and all the other images you've taken earlier on your mobile device. To add the photos, just tap on the blue button in case if you are just new. So now tap a photos. Yes. So this is my recent photo. So I just import it into Lightroom, where your photos sync. You will notice a cloud symbol. You can see this cloud symbol here. Yes, so automatically it opens up a cloud symbol, so your image is automatically stored in the cloud. Once you make any changes or adjustments on the image, so back it to the home page, then you locate edit, then automatically you have a video file on the edit, just like this. I seriously understand. If this feel like a lot, don't worry, I'll guide you through the process. We're inside the editing workspace. At the bottom, that is the editing toolbar. So this toolbar is used for mainly photo editing. Here's what each of these icons represent. Action for quick adjustment, preset, ready-made color style or filter, color for adjusting size and aspect ratio, edit for manual editing like the exposure and the highlights, masking for selective editing, then remove for healing and removing unwanted parts in the image. All these tools will be put in practice. So these are the editing properties. So you can see light, color, effect, details, the optics, and the profile. Yes, the blur. So the blur, any icon you see with this blue star, it means that is a premium tools. Since I'll be covering every aspect in this tutorial, so I'm using the premium version, right, to explain. So just in case your interface is different from mine, let's get in. So this is the first interface you first see on your Lightroom mobile. At the top, we have the export option, and we have the export option, we have the save, we have the cloud, then we have the info if you need more info about the features. And the info also give us more information details about the image, the device it was taken on, the aperture, the ISO, and more like the shutter speed. So it gives more details information about the image. And we have the versions and resets. On this version and reset, so once you tap on it, you see the version and reset, then you tap on version, so it will show you the last edit you have already made on the image. So you can simply tap on it, then it will take you to the former edit you made, and you can take it back to the original image. So that is it. Before this tool can be active, there must be some changes on the image. Also, the back arrow also take us back to our library. This is the basic layout. Don't worry, you memorize it quickly once we start editing. Basic editing tool, that is the crop, the brightness, and the contrast. So let's start with the basic. First, open up the crop, tap on the crop tool. This is the crop tool. So drag the corner to remove any distraction. So if you have any distraction in your image, so drag your corner to remove it, then you position it just like this. Use this crop, for example, if there's too much empty space above someone's head, crop it tighter to bring focus. So the crop to help to remove distraction in our images. Automatically, while cropping, a grid line shows on the image. So this grid line to guide you on the way you are to crop the image. So that is where the rule of third comes in. Yes, so the photography competition is the art of arranging elements within a frame to create a visual appealing photograph. So it's all about how the light, background and other elements are balanced in the frame. Actually, to apply the rule of third, you have to divide the frame into 9 parts and place your subject along the line or the intersection. Because our eyes naturally glued to those points, it makes visual more engaging actually. So let's try it with this cropping. So you can see the before of the cropping. It was just center at the middle, but right here I'm trying to apply the rule of third. So you also ensure to try this and tell me what you think about it. How appealing is the image after you try this? So let me know in the comment section. And which one do you find best between the before and after applying the composition rule? Let's recap what we just learned. So you've just learned how to download Adobe Lightroom and get started with the interface. So identify the tools, that's from the action to the presets, and then the cropping tool, that is where the rule of third falls on. And then we talk about the reason why we're using the photographic composition, because human eye are more engaging when the subject is not at the center. So it gives you a dynamic story. Now tap on the light. So in the light we have exposure, contrast, highlight, shadow, white, black. So once you drag the exposure right to the right, see how the photo brighten up. So once it's dragged to the left, you can see it become more darkened. So you take the white and dark area by increasing it. So let me explain in details. The exposure is used to control images that are too dark, underexposed, or they are too bright, overexposed. So this is the underexposed. So when you increase the lighting, it brings the focus and the subject out. For focus, you can see it makes a difference. Increase the contrast a little to make the image pop. So realize every style on the image we actually pop together with it. So the increase in the contrast, it give more pop to every color. Use contrast to add depth and mood to your image, but don't overdo it of the images. So this one specifically, this contrast, it makes the dark and the white area stand out. The highlight, on the highlight, slide left to recover details in the sky if it looks down. Use it when your photo has areas that look white or washed out. It helps to bring textures and details on the skin, the clothes and other areas. Shadow affects dark areas. Then lift shadow slightly to reveal details in dark areas. Adjust white and black carefully. White and black fine tone the brightest and the darkest part of the image. So it brighten up the white part of the image, then darken the dark part of the image. So they both work in hand in hand. So when you reduce white area, it only affects only the white area. So, but when you increase this dark, so it only affects the dark areas. Small change are powerful. Always check the photo before and after. Long press the screen to see the differences. Lightroom give us built-in presets. These are one click that instantly edits and change the mood of your photo. So here is the preset. So if you want quick results, Lightroom has presets. So all you have to do, you have more. You can see on the portrait. These are the built-in presets. You can apply anyone that fits to your style. So we are on the portrait. So when you scroll down, you see other ones like the curve one, the cross. You can see the strong S curve. Then the optics. A lot of them, even without getting orders from other creators. So you want a unique one, you can install them. I have some on my Telegram channel. So if you like it, check out the description below. So the link will be in the description below. If you like to check out the preset on our Telegram channel. So presets. They are one click style, which is great if you want a consistent edit for your Instagram feed. Like if you want the same edit. Tap on the texture. Yes, so let's zoom in. So on the texture, specifically on my own side, it's so great for fine tuning details where like you can, it's not really affecting, but more like when you reduce it, it gives more smoothing effect to the skin, but when you increase it, give more texture effect to the skin. So I feel like I use for smoothing if I don't want to stress myself like that. So yes, that's what I mainly use the texture for. So tap on the clarity. On the clarity, I want to use this image to explain it. So increase the clarity, give more blurry look to the image. So now to increase the clarity, give more texture to the image. So long press it to see the before and the after. So it gives more details and sharpen the image up. So but when done with a portrait image, it gives more rough image. So you just have to increase it slightly and make sure it blends with the flow. Try this. This add more drama to the background. Why this is to remove fog. You can see this actually and finally diss out every color or every sentence in the image. Finally, add a touch of vignette. The vignette helps us to sharpen more focus on the subject. So when you decrease the vignette, it gives this darker shape. When you increase it, so it shape it out to the white areas. So be creative, but don't overdo it. So this vignette, you can be able to manipulate it by increasing the midpoint, how you want it to be, the roundness, how round you want it to be, how you want it to feather out. You can see the more the feather, it gives more sharp as if it's from the camera. So you can reduce the mid-tone where you want it to focus on. Then more of the highlight, how you want it to be behind the scene. Only the vignette area will be affected with the highlight. So when that is done, so just play around with it, but don't overdo it. Lightroom is focused on photography, not graphics. It is not really built for text or sticker like Canva or PixArt as well as use. So we don't have any fancy text or element, but we have a powerful tool. That is masking for selective editing. Let's use another example for that. What does selective editing simply means? It means selecting a particular area. So use the radial mask. Let's try it on the sun. So we are going to select a particular area on the sun to make our changes and the exposure make the effect right there. So I reduce the exposure, then I make changes on the color. So you can see it's making changes to only that particular area. Tap on the radial. Yes, it's only making change to that particular area. So yes, if you expand it, you see more of the changes. So do you notice that? Then export the photo into Canva or PixArt. That way you can keep high quality edits, add stylish image and text and every other one. But Lightroom is not specifically built for graphics. Let's go to the next. Here is where Lightroom really shine. Tap color. If you love to practice with this image above, don't worry, check the description below. The link will be provided there where you can download it. Tap on the color mix. So right on the color mix, Lightroom give us a space where you can edit individual color. But right here on the interface, the most common color here is blue. So let's select blue. Then let's try to manipulate the blue color. Any changes done on the hue is to change the color that you specifically picked for edit. So once you are changing any variation on the hue, it only change only the blue color. So since we select blue, if it's red you select and you're trying to change any color on the hue, it will only be manipulating the red color, but right here the blue. So the saturation basically it's just to make the color pop out or fade. That's what the saturation is for. It's either you want to pop it, or you want to fade it. Yeah, when you take it to the left, it fade out. When you take it to the right, it pop out the blue color area. So this was the before and this is the after, only affecting the blue area. So the luminance, it make it brighter or darker. So it doesn't have any much effect on the color. So the main function of the luminance is to make the color more brighter or darker. Because I said it doesn't have much effect on the color, that does not mean it doesn't make changes on the image. Among the three properties in each mix, the most powerful one is the hue because it has the ability to blend into another color. Now on the remove tool, so tap on the remove tool, then it has three properties. That is the remove, heal, and clone. So let's start with the remove. On the remove tool, it has an AI autofill. So this AI autofill, once you begin to highlight the areas you want to autofill with your brush, the AI autofill master the surroundings, then generate a background matching with the subject and the style of the environment. That's how the AI autofill actually work. And then it gives an option to refine. That means it gives variations. in the way that once you tap on the refine panel, then you can be able to change the background. Why? Because it generates different variations whereby you can be able to change, and you can see, boom, this AI autofill work perfectly. So if you're not using premium, you can consider subscribing if you don't want to be manually be changing your background. So let's check the other tools and see the magic they can perform. Still on the properties, so tap on the button, then tap on the hue tool. Let me kindly explain with
This
the
place
application
to
here.
take back to
So
its normal
on the brush tool,
original
just
shape.
reduce your brush
All
a
I have to
bit.
do,
When you increase a very big brush, it doesn't work perfectly. So
all I have to
any
do
area you want
is to
to
reduce
hue
the
or you want
size of the
to
brush.
match perfectly, so reduce your brush to the size of that area. So right here, the magic I'm trying to perform is that I want to be able to merge this plate together. So the best tool I can use right here is the hue tool, and then you have your image. So this is the practical aspect of using the hue tool. I'm long pressing so you can see the before and the after. Yes, so let's go to the last tool, that is cloning. So on the clone, so you select the area you want to clone any object to. So right here I'm selecting that I want to clone this area. Then automatically it will bring out this soft edge box. So anywhere you position that soft edge box, it will duplicate a text or an object to that area of which you want to clone. Assume I want to clone this name, then you can give it more effect by reducing the feather, so you can see the effect it's going to give. Then you can reduce the opacity, and if you want more opacity, increase it. Then you can restore it to your normal ball position, so just to fade it out. You can do that multiple times. Yes, so on a portrait picture, another magic you can perform with the hue tool is that you can use to remove dark spots on a rough surface down on your images. So one of the mistakes is that ensure you are using a smaller brush so that you not get ripple off like the mistake I just did now. So I have to back it in, reduce the brush. So the smaller the brush, the more perfect the image will be. Once you are happy with the final result of your image, so let's export it. So you tap on this share icon right here. Then if you tap on this export as, it's only limited to a free option. So let's go back, then tap on this settings right here. It gives more advanced setting option. So this is the export setting. Then if you choose JPEG, that is the joint photography export group. So on the JPEG, it gives AI quality. Then you can increase image quality by 100 depending on where you want to use it. You know, some website doesn't allow more than 2 MB, so you can reduce the quality and more like that. So depending on where you want to use it, the higher the image quality, the higher the space. The content credential help to protect your work. So right here you can include your watermark by only include option. Yes, so you get to this interface, you can see the two formats above, text and graphics. So let's start with the text. So right here you can add your text. Let me write my company logo, that is Caminos. That is Caminos today day before. Well, let me write Caminos. So this Caminos, so you can begin to change the position by using the vertical and the horizontal axis by sliding the bars. So you can see it right there. Then you can reduce and increase the opacity also. Then you can change the scale, either you want it big or you want it small. So any option of your choice. Then you only have two style by using black or white, and you can also rotate it. The disadvantage is that it's only limited to only two colors, that is black and white, but you can bold it, you can add font to it, then import font. You can also import font. So scroll back to the graphics up there, then you can add your logo. So right here, let's try to import a logo into it. Tap on this plus an image icon. It will take you to your file on the download. Let's assume I do not have my logo here. So how to import it? Let's assume my logo is on my photos. So on your photos, assume this is my logo. Tap on this share icon. It will automatically share a bar like this. Then you locate save to file. So once you're on your file, save it to download. So then rename it so that you can easily locate it. Open your Lightroom again, then you tap on the icon. So you have to search for the name. Then you open it inside Lightroom. So voila, you can see it. It's right on the screen. So you can begin to adjust it, scale it up, put it on the vertical axis, horizontal, then you can go back. So you tap on check to save it and ensure the watermark is on. So you tap on check, then you save it. So to export, you tap on save to device. So you want to save it to your device. If you want to save it as a preset or DNG, you have to save it as a DNG format. So you tap on export as, then select DNG, then you just select save. So once you save, it will export. The best way to save a DNG file is to save it inside your file. So once you save it, then it will be kept there. So anytime you want to share it with other creators, you can just go to your file, then share it with them. Yes, hidden tips and secrets in Lightroom. So do you know when you long press, you can easily, this is the before, then this is the after editing. You can easily review your before and after editing. If you should ask me how was I able to achieve this, so I used the masking tool. So I was able to mask the background, then mask one side of the subject using a red color, then the other side a green color. This is the preset hidden features. I know you know how to copy and paste, but let me show the new beginners. So when you get to the Telegram channel, so you download a preset. This is the preset right here. So once you have the preset downloaded to your file, then on your library device, you see DNG. That is digital negative. So that is a raw file. But right here, this is the preset. It will automatically reload on it. So you can long press it. You can see the before, then this after applying it. So I make some changes, then apply the preset, then the AI completes the changes. So now tap on this 3 icon right here, then you copy the settings. Then you get yourself to this interface where it asks you, do you want to copy the masking, the remove, or the geometry? So I added these masks and remove. Not all presets have the mask and remove. Now to apply it on another image, so tap on the 3 icon, then you see paste settings. So you paste the settings. Because copying the mask and the remove, because the remove use the AI autofill to autofill the background, so it's trying to apply it to the image, so it will take a longer time once you are copying the masking and the remove. So this took about 30 seconds to generate the background and autofill the whole area. Then I update my AI edit, so right now it autofill the background, which is a magic tool for me and for any photographer or any editor working right now. So you don't need to depend on the background. You can easily change it using the Lightroom AI. Let's try something you don't know. I'm just kidding. I know you know it. So tap on the 3 icon, then tap on copy settings. Right here, we are not including the mask and the remove. Once you copy it, then go to the back. Then on your device, long press multiple images that you want to select a particular settings for. This process is called batch editing, where you can apply one preset on 100 images at once. Take the next step by tapping on the import. Automatically pop out these two menus. Tap on import into Lightroom. So everything will be imported into Lightroom. So it will show you this notification successfully imported. Then you tap on show me. Not just tell me that it's imported. So now you have all your images imported inside Lightroom. This is the proof. So you begin to select all the edits again. So right now you see this option paste from this bottom menu. So you tap on the paste icon, then it will show you a notification bar, then you tap on replace. So automatically to start rendering all the images, then start pasting the image photo by photo. You can see it's on photo 3. It will keep applying all the renderings to the photo 12. So now you get to this interface where it has actually applied the preset, but I want to save all the images at once. So you tap on the share icon, then you can see all the images are selected. This is batch editing. So all the images are selected, then tap on save to my device. So all the images should start saving. You can see 1 out of 12. So it will tap to 2 out of 12. So until when all the images are completed, then it will be automatically saved to your device. So that is how the batch editing works. So actually, if these images look nice, kindly comment nice in the comment section. Yeah, so to the next secret in Lightroom. So if you double tap the Lightroom with your 2 finger, double tap your image. So you see this RGB, that is red, green, and blue. So this is to show which area is more overexposed. Then you can easily use the graph to monitor it. Right here, I increase the blue contrast, so you realize there's more blue on the image. Now, then the slider shift to the right, the more. So that's where you used to get the one that is overshadowing and overexposed on the image. So you can use that to control the highlights and the shadow. The next hidden secret here, we are using the community. So tap on the community, then you see other editors where they have shared their resources and see what they've done. Then if you find anyone attractive, you can tap on it. Then if you want to implement that type of edit, tap on play edit. So it automatically be playing you the exposure, the highlight, the dark, and the temperature, the graph, everything in this format. You can be able to like copy it and replicate it, so you can implement it from the mask, how the mask and everything. By doing that, you can easily implement your own presets and just keep using it for your advantage. Yes, we are getting to the end of this course, so let's have some project with all the skill we've learned. When you open the app with your photo, so you get to the interface just like this. So all we have to do, let's start from the exposure. So increase the exposure by plus 0.47, then on the contrast, then plus 25, then on the highlight plus 18, then shadow, let's increase by 41. Then you start seeing difference on the image by 41. So on the white, let's reduce it. This one will automatically reduce the white on the image. Then minus 11, so we are reducing the black spot. So now long press it, you can see the difference. Let's move to the curve. Tap on the curve. Yeah, that different type of curve, but the one we are more specifically is the blue, because I have more blue color at the background. So if the more color you have, that is the one you should control with the curve. So on the curve, I'm trying to control the highlight, and more tutorial coming, so we'll talk about the curve better, the mid-tone. So that's what I'm trying to balance here. So now done. On the color, you get to this interface just like this, then tap on temp, increase it by +1. Every small difference make a change, no matter how the ratio is. So just keep increasing. Vibrance -5, then saturation, just leave it just like that. Then go to this is the color grading. So on this color grading, it's matched with everything. Let's go to minus 18. Let's use minus, it works best. So let's go to the next one. Then on the color mix, so on the color mix, tap on the red. On the red, that is 0. Then only increase the saturation with +30. Then on the orange, increase it with -11, -11, -20, going to +20, -20, -6. Then on the yellow, +2. This +2 have a lot of changes. Don't ignore any ratio. So +29, then +12, then on the green, +5. This +5 have a lot of changes. So yes, so the next one, saturation, +12. The saturation is just to make it pop. Is either to make it pop or is to fade it out. You can see, let me fade it out. When you decrease it, so you can see the green. You can see the difference on the green. +12, so it's -8. Yeah, so let's go to light blue. +20, +9, +93, +63, the lumiere -21. Now I say this is my image. Once I get done immediately, you can see I have more blue on my image, so I just have to be more focused on the blue area. So +27, then +10. So on +10, then this is a premium version, so just in case you don't have the premium, just ignore it, it's not compulsory. So you are done with that. Then on the first, go to the effect, just increase the texture by -31. So on the scene is +16. Then on the D's, the D +27, yes, bring out more features in it. So decrease it to give it a more focus on the subject. Yes, so to give more focus on the subject and the midpoint and everything, just leave it like that. On the grade, we don't need to change anything on the grade. So sharpness, on the sharpness, just increase it by 10. Yes, just leave it like that. Then on the noise, the color makes some noise, so 30. Let's increase by 30. Then just leave it by 50. So on the color noise, so just increase it by 25. Then details 70. Then on the smoothness, you can see voila, we are done with our image. This is the last settings I'm making on this image. Boom. Yes, so now you can see our image done. Long press, you can see the before, you can see the after. Just in case you have the premium version, just use the magic tool to remove distraction. All these people at the back, They are called distractions, so just remove them at the back. So let's give it some time. Voila. So now you get an image like this that match with the background and everything. So tap on the refine to see different variation of image that's created, because I told you earlier it's an AI autofill, so it generates multiple. So I feel this one match with the background, so tap on done, tap on check, so tap on this three icon right here, then you save it into your device. Congratulations for finishing this course. So if this is your first time on this channel, kindly like, subscribe, join us on the journey of creativity where you keep learning and on practical works and you keep improving your skill. See you in the next video.